upon my face. I give myself a big embrace. Hug, hug, hug. It's gonna be a great day. When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth and wash my face. I comb my hair, put it in place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a great day. Open up the curtains, let the sun shine in. Even if it's raining, I'm still gonna grin. In. 'Cause when I wake up in the morning, I put a smile upon my face. I give myself a big embrace. Hug, hug, hug. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a great day. Yay! Hello, you. It's me, Miss Me. Did you miss me? 'Cause I sure did miss you. And that's why I'm so very, 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 very happy that I get to spend time with you today, rhyming and singing and reading. That's right. We have a rhythmic story planned for today. But before that, do you know what time it is? That's right! It's rhyme time. Now remember, a rhyme is when one word sounds the same as another word. Like bunny and money. Or noodle and poodle. What a pretty poodle. Or Harry and, that's right, scary. Ooh, I like that. Harry and scary, Harry and scary, scary, Harry, Harry, scary. I got it. Let's make up a rhythm chant using the words Harry and scary. I'll do it first, and I promise we'll do it a second time together. Now to get started, we need to get the beat going. So you can tap the beat out on your head, or on your shoulders, or on your knees. And for those of you with tiny little bookworms out there that can't quite tap the beat out on themselves just yet, you can gently tap the beat out on them. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. A hairy, scary monster with sharp teeth so big and wide. I used to be afraid of him. I'd see him and I'd hide. But then one day he said, "Let's play." And so we played all week. Now the only time I hide from him is playing hide and seek. Very good. But let's keep that beat going because this time we're doing it together. Are you ready? Here we go. A hairy, scary monster with sharp teeth so big and wide. I used to be afraid of him. I'd see him and I'd hide. And then one day he said, "Let's play." And so we played all week. Now the only time I hide from him is playing hide and seek. Very good. Oh, you're so very good at rhyming. And you know, it just so happens that today's story is about a hairy, scary monster and a little boy named Jonathan James. And although they're not playing hide and seek, they're spending an awful lot of time together. So sit back and get ready for today's story, Jonathan James and the What-If Monster. Jonathan James and the What-If Monster. The author, or the person who wrote the book, and the illustrator, the person who drew the pictures, is Michelle Nelson Schmidt. Some what-if monsters like to hang out and fill up our heads with worry and doubt. They are sneaky and quiet and quick as a blink. The words that they whisper can change how we think. Jonathan James heard those words full of dread, and all those what-ifs got stuck in his head. What if you tumble? What if there's wind? What if you slip and your knee gets all skinned? What if they giggle? What if it's chilly? What if you jump and look really silly? What if it's hard? What if you're bad? What if they laugh and make you feel sad? What if it's ugly? What if it stinks? What if that's what everyone thinks? What if it's yucky? What if it's icky? What if Mom yells because you're too picky? What if it's dark? What if it's scary? What if there's something giant and hairy? What if you lose? What if you're last? What if you're slow and never get fast? What if she laughs? What if she runs? What if she thinks you're not any fun? Now wait just a minute. I have something to say. After hearing what ifs all through the day, I hear all your worries, I hear all your claims. But what if you're wrong? Asked Jonathan James. What if I climb to the top of the tree and I never slip or skin up a knee? And what if I jump right into that pool and everyone thinks I look really cool? And what if baseball is nothing but fun and I end up hitting a triple home run? And what if my drawing goes up on the wall and everyone thinks it's the best one of all? And what if I taste some of that food and it puts my mouth in a really good mood? And what if I run in a really big race and have a great time no matter what place? And what if I sleep and have the best dream that monsters are sweeter than they all seem? And what if the chance I take in the end is just how I find my very best friend? The end. Do you have a what-if monster? A monster that lives inside your head and sometimes tells you things you dread? Well, I know I do. And when I hear that voice, I say, skit, scat, skedaddle, monster, go away. If the monster tells me, don't wear that, it is so not cool. Or the monster tells me, I'm not smart, I'm not good at school. Or the monster tells me to give up and walk away. Here's what I'll say. Skit, scat, skedaddle, monster, go away. Out of my head. Get out of my head. Hey, Mr. Monster. Get out of my head. Out of my head. Get out of my head. Hey, Mr. Monster. Get out of my head. If the monster tells me it's okay to bully, to be mean, or tells me that it's quite all right to get upset and scream, if the monster tells me that it's fun to sit and pout all day, here's what I'll say. Skit, scat, skedaddle, monster, go away. Everything the monster says is made of little lies, 'cause I can do anything, I'm smart and can be kind. And when I feel upset, I don't even have to guess. It's the monster telling me things that aren't reality. Skit, scat, skedaddle, monster, go away. Out of my head. Get out of my head. Hey, Mr. Monster. Get out of my head. Out of my head. Get out of my head. Hey, Mr. Monster. Get out of my head. If the monster tells me that I will always be alone, or that I will never have good friends of my own, if the monster tells me that he is here to stay, here's what I'll say. Skit, scat, skedaddle. Skit, scat, skedaddle. Skit, scat, skedaddle. Monster, go away out of my head. And that, my little bookworms, is one way to tell your what-if monster to go away. You know, I've been thinking about today's story, and one of my favorite parts is when Jonathan James discovers the difference between a what-if monster and a what-if monster. And so I got to thinking, and I decided to make my very own homemade what-if monster. Ta-da! Now, moms and dads and caregivers, making this activity is really easy and really fun. All you'll need is a canister. Any size, any shape. And once you have that, well, my little bookworms, you get to decorate it. You see, we've decorated ours by painting the canister a brilliant green. And then we found some buttons around the house and decided to make a what-if monster face. We added some feathers for some purple hair, and well, I think my what-if monster looks pretty awesome. Now, once you've decorated yours, you're going to want to cut some squares out of construction paper and write the words "what if" on it. Now, here's the game. Remember, there's a difference between a what-if monster and a what-if monster. So here's my first what if. What if I sing a song and nobody likes it? Well, I sang a song a few minutes ago. Did you like it? You did? Yay! So see? What if I sing a song and everybody likes it? You get the picture. Well, pretty soon, your what-if monster will be filled to the top. And your what-if monster, well, I don't think you'll be seeing very much of him anymore.
Miss Me? Miss Me? Oh, hello, Miss Me. It's me, Professor Etymology, with the whimsical word of the week. Skedaddle. Skedaddle means to quickly flee or leave hastily. That's crazy! Goodbye, Miss Me.
And goodbye to you too, Professor Ed. And thanks again for stopping by with the whimsical word of the week, skedaddle, which means to quickly flee or to leave hastily. And might I add, watching you skedaddle was a lot of fun. And you know what else was a lot of fun? Spending time with you today, rhyming and singing and making our very own homemade what-if monsters, and most of all, reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to today's story, Jonathan James and the What-If Monster, as much as I enjoyed reading it to you. Because in the end, the What-If Monster, well, he's not so scary after all. And my little bookworms, although our time together for today is almost over, I have a very good feeling we'll be seeing each other soon. It's not goodbye, it's till when we see each other again. It's not goodbye, no, it's not goodbye, it's till we meet again. It's not goodbye, it's till when we do this all over again. It's not goodbye, no, it's not goodbye, it's till we meet again. Now remember to keep reading even when I'm not here. Who knows where that next story will take you. Till we meet again.